Well, I've come down to the Villa Marina, catching up with Judith Ley in the Manx Radio booth, as such. Of course, Judith Ley is covering the event for the station, and I thought it was just an interesting follow-up to our original interview about looking forward to it. I mean, you're here at the coalface, and you have to whiz around all over to get the interviews. How's the standard? What's it like this year?
Oh, to be honest with you, I say this every year, and I mean it, Paul. It gets better every year. You know, the whole principle of the festival is not for people to come and, you know, pistols at dawn fighting for the first place. It is to compete together and gauge each other's performances and come back year by year. The man who invented this said, let's come back every year and gauge each other's performances. We're all on the road to perfection together. And so the performances are getting stronger, and it's lovely to see the young people, to see them developing, the boys, their voices break, they get their adult voice, and all of that is really so exciting, and see what they're doing. And I've just talked to a little girl who won one of the solo singing classes, and it's for a very young age group, and I asked her how she was feeling. She won Brisha Kelsey, and she said, well, I'm looking forward to taking part in the Sheffield Plate, which of course the winners of the solo voice classes do. That's towards the end of the week. She said, it's the second time I've done it. She said, and so I asked her if she was nervous the first time, and she said, well, I was, but she said I was very much younger then, and I'm older and more experienced now.
I like that.
And just classic moments like that.
There's been a sense of trying to reinvent it slightly, make it more appealing to people. Have they succeeded this time? Because, I mean, you know, it had got probably stuck in its ways over the years, like these things do. Have they found a new audience out there?
I think so, quite definitely, and so also did the adjudicator that I was chatting with this morning. And they've introduced, and you have to remember that, OK, introducing the rock bands, the Battle of the Bands, now that's new. But in reintroducing, expanding the dance classes, there have always been dance classes in the Guild, but it's just broadening them out, making sure we've got the group modern dance and more ballet and tap dancing. But this is what the Guild has always been about, broadening out the classes, seeing if people want to join in, and they do. The rock bands, it tripled the entry this year.
Wow.
But the adjudicator, this morning, we were talking about it, because I was teasing him that it was a bit of a diversity. He's been adjudicating piano classes all morning. Friday night, he was adjudicating at the Battle of the Bands, and he said he enjoys the variety. Yeah. But he said, the important thing is, because these adjudicators go to lots of festivals, and he said, whatever you do, be authentic. If you're going to do a Battle of the Bands, then have the strobe lighting and the smoke effects, and make it genuine.
Give it a full performance.
Yes, exactly. Let them do their whole thing, and be authentic and genuine. Don't sort of pretend to do it. And this is the strength of the committee. When they do something, they do it 100%.
Great. Well, you're selling it really well. The main thing now is to get people to come along, of course. It's always nice to have an audience, isn't it?
Of course it is. And the difficulty that the classes are all day when people have got work and all that kind of thing. And that's why we try to make our radio coverage as rich as possible, our online presence as extensive as we possibly can, all our programmes available on demand. But the other thing that started last year is the concert on the final Saturday night. And it is the festival's finest, and it is a huge variety show of winning performances throughout the week. So if you can't get to any of the Guild and you're missing it, or you're thinking, what's all the fuss about? Come to the concert on Saturday night, and at least you will have got a flavour of the festival.
Well, we're going to come back on Friday, do some more recordings about things that are coming up. But in the meantime, if they want to hear you, I know you've got lots on the radio throughout the day, but you have a special each night, don't you, as well?
Yes, I do, Paul. 9 till 10 every weeknight. That's Today at the Guild, and that's really a good chance to listen to lots of winning performances. I try to get as much variety in as I can, and of course it is available to listen again via manxradio.com.